Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, everybody is having an amazing Tuesday. Welcome to our mental health check-in. And I just noticed I put the wrong background up. Give me a second to do this right here. There we go. It just switched. That easy. What's up, everybody? Everybody. I appreciate you for joining us today. We're going 12:15 to about 1:15. What's up, Holly? To all of those who have inquired for our free coaching sessions, I will be emailing you all within the next couple of days. We get a lot of influx, so I need you all to be patient. I know that a lot of you all are super excited about being connected, and I'm super excited about connecting to you all, but we got to be a little bit patient. So I'll be reaching out today. I only have Saturday only availability, so it is very important that you all know the only day that I will be providing mental health coaching is on Saturdays. If I took too long to respond, would you tell me? It is so hard to figure out your TikTok name versus your email. That's way too much. I can't. I wouldn't even be able to tell you if you took too long. So let's go ahead and tap and share, y'all. I want to let everybody know in this room. All right, everybody in this room. If you have a question that you want to ask me today, I need you to click in the clickable option under my bio. All right. How do you do it? How do you sign? Yo, every question that you all have for the services that are offered are in the clickable option in my bio. You got to click on my page. Click on my page. Not only click on my page, but I need you to go into that clickable option. It's the only link on my page, y'all. Click on it. It's going to have Ask a Therapist. If you want to ask a question, you can go to Ask a Therapist. If you want to sign up for a free coaching session, it's going to say free coaching session. Everything is there. If you go there, I promise you all your answers be completed. We're going to go ahead and get started, y'all. Today, we are going to have a conversation about anger. Anger. Shima in the house, y'all. Just donated to free coaching sessions. Shima is in the house, y'all. Let's go. Everybody in this room has dealt with anger. Let's just be real. Let's just go ahead and be transparent. If you say, oh, I ain't never been angry, then go ahead and leave, because we not having a good, we already starting off on the wrong foot. Everybody in this room has dealt with anger. What I want to know right now is, and I'm going to run a poll real quick. I want to know how many people still struggle with anger. Smiley face if you still struggle with anger. Sad face if you feel like you've overcame your anger. Let's talk about it. Jada Baby says, I've been angry my whole life. Real talk. Let's talk. If you still struggle with anger, we're going to talk about it today. We're going to get to the core of your anger today. Yes, you're going to get to the core of your anger today. Let's go with it. 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 I'm excited, y'all. Y'all continue to tap and share. Y'all know that means a lot to me, but I'm just not in the mood today to make y'all tap and share. If you want to keep the room limited, we're going to get our reach regardless. But literally, y'all, angry, depression, everything. Okay. Everybody in this room, the freest thing you could do is tap and share. Yes, we're having a good conversation, but the freest thing you could do is tap and share. The room was at 101. It's gone down to 59. They'll probably drop down even further because people are not tapping and sharing. I can't make y'all do it, though. If you don't believe in it, then I don't know what else to tell you. I really don't. I don't know what else to tell you. Everybody in this room has dealt with anger. We're going to go ahead and go in with the go in. Let's go ahead and go with it. I'm not even going to waste any time. Let's go with it. All right. Oh, this is the feeling wheel. Actually, this is a good check-in. How y'all feeling today? Go ahead. Pick a word off that feeling wheel. How are y'all feeling today? It's very important to me. Pick a word off that feeling wheel, y'all. Pick a word, pick a word, pick a word. Pick a word. If you got to put your glasses on, go ahead and do your thing. I want everybody to pick a word. Powerful, proud, irritated, joyful. Okay? Powerful. Sleepy, powerful, hopeful, aware, mad, skeptical, joyful. Shany, sleepy and depressed, guilty, powerful, frustrated. Okay? I'm going to give a couple more minutes and I'm going to get back in front of the screen. All right. Okay. Irritated, positive. All right. So you're able to identify words. This is great. This is great. I tell y'all all the time, just Google the feelings wheel. We're really just picking a feeling, wisdom. We're picking a feeling. What are we feeling today? Conflicted, hurt, rejected, powerful. Okay. 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 Good, 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 good. All right. So I'm blocking it real quick. Let me switch up again. All right, y'all. Today we talking about anger. Anger. Yeah. Anger. And I'm giving you a powerful tool. If you don't know, y'all, there's an amazing tool. And I need somebody to type this in the chat. All right? And Juicy, you can get that. Just Google feeling wheel. Being able to identify your feelings is the first step to being able to make some change. I'm feeling motivated today. I'm feeling very motivated. Had a late start, but I'm feeling very, very motivated today. Everybody in this room, what's up? What's up, Olu? Key says, what are you doing? This is our mental health check-in. Mental health check-in. All right, so today we're talking about anger, y'all. I'm going to slide out the screen again, but I want to give y'all this. For those that struggle with anger, this is a powerful tool, and I need you all to tap it in the chat. It's called therapistaid.com. Therapistaid.com. Anybody can access it. It's free. It's full of mental health worksheets that you can literally print off and do yourself. Therapist Aid, y'all. Therapist Aid. Therapist Aid. I need somebody to type that in the chat. Therapistaid.com. Therapistaid.com, y'all. Therapist Aid. Jess in the house, y'all, with the confetti. She just donated to a free coaching session. I appreciate you, Jess, for coming in the room and blessing us with your presence. I appreciate you. Therapist Aid. Somebody can, one person, anybody, somebody, anybody, please type therapistaid.com. Therapistaid.com. I don't even see it. It's so weird. Shan, I didn't even see you post it. Therapistaid.com. Yes. Capone. Yes. Y'all, if you want to work on your mental health, just go to that site. They have stuff for anxiety, depression. They have all kinds of things, y'all. Therapistaid.com is your friend. As a matter of fact, as a therapist, I use a lot of these worksheets, period. I use the worksheets, period, with my clients. Everything that I do, what's up, Anthony? Everything I do on a day-to-day, y'all, is stuff that is free. It's free. I'm telling you. What's up, Caitlin? Thank you so much for being a part of this movement. Anthony just donated to a free coaching session. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much for being in the room and blessing us with your presence. Jess is still throwing the confetti. Excited. Yeah. It's okay. TikTok we don't want to get banana, but literally, Therapist Aid. Just put Therapist Aid. Therapist Aid. So I'm going to move in a second. What's up, Danny, girl? Anthony Fitness Reese. Y'all just showing all kinds of love today. I appreciate the love. Swim sister, I see you, boo. I love it. All right. So anybody in this room, Therapist Aid is your friend. You can go onto that website and get a worksheet for anything you're going through. The instructions are on the worksheet. But today we're going to talk about anger. Everybody in this room, I need you all to know that anger is a very common thing. But the one thing about anger that most people don't realize is anger is not a primary emotion. You know how, like, when we learn how to color, we have primary colors, and then you can mix two colors together and make another color. Caitlin says donate. Okay, Caitlin, I'm assuming that you're new. Caitlin, one of the things that we do on this platform, I'm a live creator here, and everybody that gives in any room that I'm a part of, it goes to free mental health coaching sessions. Free mental health coaching sessions. If you're interested, or if you know somebody on this TikTok platform that are interested, they can go to the link under my bio, y'all, and literally like put in the information and get a free coaching session. Now, it's not going to happen overnight. I'm only available on Saturdays as of right now because we've had such an influx of people. All people, their availability is 100% different. It is easier to set it to one day and everybody follow suit. So we're going to start seeing folks on Saturdays. So Caitlin, for you brand new, if you drop a gift in this room, those gifts, Cash Apps, y'all see my Cash App, all of that goes to free mental health coaching sessions, y'all. There is no excuse anymore. So people saying I can't afford it, or people saying I don't know what to do, it's no longer an excuse. We eliminated the excuses. What time is it where I am? It is 12:26 on the East Coast, baby. It is so amazing. 12 on the East Coast. All right, so let's keep moving. If those in the room have a question, if you want to ask a therapist a question, yes, y'all, for the 150th millionth time, I am a therapist. I know I don't look like one, but that's what makes me amazing. I love it. So if you have a question that you want to submit in this room, I'm encouraging you to go to the clickable option under my bio. Is the only link there, y'all. The only link. And send your question. No one has sent the question, so I'm assuming we don't have any questions today, which is great. So we're going to go ahead and keep it going. Today, y'all, we talking about anger. So I'm going to move out of the way. Okay, somebody said I asked you a question yesterday and it was too late. Let's see. I do have a question from yesterday. What's your name? Okay. Oh, yeah, I'm right here in front of it right now. So the question is, I've been dealing with depression disorder and anxiety, social anxiety in therapy since I was in 5th grade. I noticed that being depressed makes me walk around looking angry. Social anxiety makes me hate talking and being around people. Now, a lot of people think that I'm mean and have an attitude problem when really I'm just depressed and anxious, not trying to cry in public. I want to be a happy, friendly person. I want to get rid of my attitude problem entirely. How would you advise someone like me? Dealing with depression, you got to identify what's causing your depression. Number 2, dealing with social anxiety, you got to expose yourself to social settings. That's called exposure therapy. And also processing what makes you have an attitude or what makes you frustrated and upset. Like it's really you doing the legwork. I can't say, well, look, you got to do this. No, listen, you got to get deep down into that depression and figure out what's causing it. When you figure out what's causing it, you already have control over it. We don't realize that when we figure out what's causing the issues that are happening in our lives, the emotions that are happening in our lives, y'all, we already gain control over our situation. We do. It's just a matter of you grabbing a hold of it and saying, wait a minute. You have a blessed day as well, Jess. Literally, let me get down and dirty and get into this because this is important for me. Like legit, y'all. I cannot make this up. I say this every day and people ask every day. And it is one of the main reasons why people ask is because it is so hard. We talked about this yesterday. It is so hard to face the reality. It is so hard to face the reality of our problems. And if we can't face the reality of our problems, y'all, no cap. If we can't face the reality of our problems, we'll never overcome them. You got to get into the reality. This is how I feel. I know how I feel is effed up. I know how I feel is not okay. But guess what? I love myself enough to get down and dirty into where I'm feeling. Let's get into anger, y'all. If anybody else has a question, you're more than welcome to send it through the clickable option in the bio. I'm afraid that I won't be able to see it in any other way. All right, so listen. Anger. Look, anger is a secondary emotion. Let me move out of the way. Anger is a secondary emotion. So when you're dealing with anger, it's 9 times out of 10 because it's something else that you're feeling. So everybody in this room that said, thank you, Caitlin. I got you, boo. I got you in a second. Everybody in this room that has struggled with anger, please pinpoint a feeling that you have had that really encouraged the anger to happen. Those who said, I got an anger problem. Let's talk about it. Because this gets down and dirty into why am I feeling angry? Yeah, you can screenshot it. Absolutely. Or you can go to therapistaid.com and download it yourself. It is free. These are free resources, y'all. Oftentimes we don't know that they're there, but these are free resources that are available to everyone in the room. Real talk. Shame. Everybody said all the above: hurt, embarrassed, overwhelmed, grief. Listen. So when it comes to anger, y'all, I'm not kidding. And I'm going to move for a second. I'm going to get back in the screen for a second. When it comes to anger, for real, y'all, when it comes to anger, it is so important that you know, and I'm not making this up, y'all. It's so important you know the core feelings that you have, because for those that have jealousy, grief, and absolutely elevation, stress, all the people that's saying, okay, I get angry because I'm embarrassed. All right, let's deal with the embarrassment. Let's deal with the embarrassment. If you want to eliminate anger in your life, then you got to deal with the core feeling that's causing the anger. It's literally, y'all, super simple, but like people make it so difficult. People make it so difficult because there's people that's feeling insecure. And so when you're feeling insecure and you feel like somebody trying to come up against your partner, Rad, thank you for the subscription, baby. I appreciate you for resubscribing. Those that come into the room and they say, I'm insecure. Whenever somebody try to test your security system, you're literally gonna get angry. Yo, we got to deal with the core of why we're upset. We got to. Your anger is a secondary emotion. It is the result of something else happening. Hear me. It's the result of something else happening. When you can deal with what's causing the anger will eliminate. I know it sounds like, oh, that's just too easy. But I'm telling you, y'all, I can't make this up. It's so many things in life are simple, but we make them difficult. We make them difficult. And I don't know why we make them difficult. Jen, I appreciate you. Rising, don't ever apologize for your language. I want you to express yourself the way you want to. All right? Your expression is very important. Now, I got to change my background because this white is making my eyes hurt. Give me a second. Blah, 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 blah. There we go. All right. So we're back. TherapistAid.com is your best friend, y'all. A lot of the resources that I send you all, a lot of the resources that we put into these pages, y'all, are literally free. They cost you nothing and they help you. Yo, I use the anger iceberg, y'all. I use this when I worked with I used to work in the court systems with kids that were in detention and on probation. And in my work, y'all, I used the anger iceberg. It was free. It didn't cost me a thing. I used it with every single one of my kids because I wanted them to be able to pinpoint their anger so that they can reverse some of their negative behaviors. Literally, y'all, same thing with you. It doesn't change. You have the power to control. You have the full power, y'all, to control where you are with your anger, with your sadness, with your depression, with all of those things. You just have to do the work. Let's get into these questions. All right. So I have a question. How do I gain the strength to leave a narcissist when you stay at a home, when you're a stay-at-home mom that doesn't have control of any money? How do you gain the strength? I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not putting my hands on giving you advice to this. You need to be connected, especially if there's any type of emotional, mental, physical abuse. I need you to get connected to the closest domestic violence facility that's going to give you the tools in person to help you create a safety plan to revamp your life. I'm going to be very honest with you. I will never, ever, ever say, yeah, you need to do this, because I'm telling you right now, when it comes time to leave a situation such as this is something that is very dangerous. So I need you to Google, if you have the ability to, the closest, no cap, the closest domestic violence shelter, or not even shelter, but the domestic violence services, because there are attorneys that will support you for free to help you get to a better place, get you set up and all of that jazz. I'm telling you, safety plans are so important. Safety plans are so important for everybody in this room, and you're dealing with some type of abusive situation. I do not recommend just waking up and just popping out. No, I need you to create a safety plan with someone who is trained to do it. Trained to do it. Absolutely trained to do it. Because this is a very tough situation. So I know my answer is very vague, but I'm telling you, rising is not that easy. Rising, we don't want to say that to people Because you tell that to somebody, and guess what? Somebody says, where do we find this help? I don't know what location you're in, but I know that phones work, and I know that Google work. Google the closest domestic violence support system. And y'all, it's always through the court. It's always through the court. In order to, is there a way to pay for a session with you personally? Absolutely, Caitlin. In that link under my bio, the link under my bio, you can actually go at the bottom of that link. Clickable option is for you to book a session through my Calendly. There is a way for you to do that. Absolutely. So every answer is literally in the link. Everybody in this room, I need you to know that your life matters. So we're talking about anger. And of course, anger is going to convert to other questions that are being asked. If you have a question, click on the link in my bio. Literally, y'all, just ask the question. It'll come right to my email. I'll ask it anonymously because it's nobody's business who's asking the question. What matters is that you're getting your answer. So the person that said, look, how do I get these services? I need you to connect to the closest DV support system, period. If that's through the courts, then we're going to have to make it work. Literally. All the new folks in the room, please get connected, y'all. We do this every day. All right, I thought I had another question. Okay, somebody asked me a question that says, I just lost a good friend due to them unaliving themselves. I feel like I have survivor's guilt, and I keep blaming myself for not doing more. I know deep down inside it wasn't my fault, but I can't stand thinking otherwise. Let me tell you something. All right? This person who was your friend made the choice. And I'm going to tell you something. You could have ran through hoops. And I don't want you to think I'm sounding insensitive at all. I'm telling you right now, this is a sucky situation. Sucky situation. I don't care what you did. You could have ran through hoops. You could have jumped off buildings. You could have done anything. If this person made this choice, they made that choice with peace. So I need you to love yourself enough to trust that everything you did to be there, you did that. You did that. And you have to forgive yourself for feeling like you could have done more. I'm going to tell you something right now, y'all. When people make the decision, that's what I try to get people to support before they make that decision. Because once they make that decision, it brings about so much pain. People, I need you to know that your life matters. Your life matters. I don't care who doesn't care about you in your life. I don't care who you feel like doesn't care. There are people in your life that want you to be okay. They want you to be okay. Including myself. I want you to be okay. And I want everybody in this room to know that. You are meant to be here. I saw Ryzen say that. I'm meant to be here. I heard you say that. Yo, my dogs are really frustrating me right now. They are frustrating me. They're throwing it off. I want to yell at them, but I don't want y'all to be like, oh, look, Lil Ronnie got anger. They're upsetting me, y'all. They're really upsetting me. Just overlook the dogs, y'all. It's so embarrassing. And they probably barking at a tree. It's probably nothing. But everybody in this room, I need you to know that you are worth being here. You're worthy to be here. I don't care how bad your life looks. I don't care how bad circumstances and situations look. You are worthy. You are enough. You are beautiful. You are amazing. You are perfect. Even in your imperfections, you are a whole vibe. Don't let anybody take that from you. Anybody take that from you. Because a lot of us struggle with saying those things to ourselves. What's up, Big Black? Good pinpointing where that anger is coming from. No need to be embarrassed. Absolutely. When you pinpoint where it's coming from, you can deal with it. Nature made dogs to bark. Absolutely. Absolutely. And when I say I'm embarrassed, I'm not embarrassed of them barking. I'm just like, they are wild. That's no other way to say it. They're wild dogs. Somebody said, I need all the help I can to do better. Jamila, you got it right here. So everybody in this room, I need you to know. Somebody asked the question. Ooh, I like this question. I like a good challenge. Let me ask this question right quick. I'm always so encouraged during your sessions, but as soon as they're over and I'm alone again, here creeps in the anger and anxiety. I followed your suggestion and started writing thoughts down that made it worse, seeing it all over again. Trusting people is something I just don't have in me. So what's next? Do the work. See, you did it for 3 days. You did it for y'all. Y'all, listen. We gotta get out of this popcorn mentality. Y'all, we gotta get out of this popcorn mentality. I was just 100% transparent, y'all, talking about the unfortunate sexual abuse I occurred as a child. Telling y'all that I saw this person and I didn't feel anything. Do y'all know it took 5 years of therapy to get through that? 5 years. I know I said that it took years of therapy. Y'all, we cannot expect a change in 2 days. Do y'all realize that it takes 21 days to build a positive habit? If you don't hear anything else I say, I need to say that right now. It takes 21 days. Yeah, I'm elevating my voice. To build a positive habit. You can't do something for a week and think that it's going to change. Absolutely not. It takes at least 21 days to even create a good habit. Let's talk about it. We got to get out of this popcorn mentality. I don't want to deal with this. This too hard for me. And I'm not fussing. But it's just too much. If you don't do the work, you're going to stay where you are. Period. If you don't do the work, you're going to stay where you are. And I'm telling you that it's not just when you said you wrote it down and it made it worse all over again. That's the stuff coming up. Hear me, y'all. Hear me. Okay, I got to use a terrible illustration, but just imagine this for a second. Imagine you eat something that you're allergic to. Imagine you eat something that you're allergic to. Naturally, your body is going to try to reject it, right? So let's say you have to, do that thing, where we get sick and we do that thing. I don't want to say it out loud. It is uncomfortable, it coming out. But you got to get it out in order to feel better. There's no difference. The way our body gets rid of things that are bad in our system, we got to get rid of the things that are bad in our mind. Absolutely. Thank you, Titus. Beautiful word. Thank you. Yo, we got to do the work. And the work is not 3 days. It's not 3 days. It's not. So you feel better in here because you understand the logistics of what needs to be done. But the reason why you get worse outside of this, number one, because you don't like being alone. I can tell because you said as soon as I'm alone, it creeps in. I need you to know, baby girl. I need you to know that you are worth the work. And it's longer than 3 days a week. It's longer than that. You got to really work this thing. Cookie Monster, I love you back. Sassy, I love you, girl. Let's go. Everybody in this room, I need you to know that you have to put in consistent work. What's up, Lenore? Consistency, y'all. It ain't just, y'all. Another example. Boom. You are, let's say you're 180 pounds, and you want to get to 165. Let's say that. You are not going to go to the gym in one day and get to 165. You're not. I love you too, Jamila. You're not. You're not going to come in to the gym in one day and get to 165. You got to put in the work. You can't just work out. You got to eat right. You got to drink plenty of water. There's so many systems that you have to now put in place to walk into a healed place. You can't just do the work 3 days. It starts to pop up, and then all of a sudden you're like, this too much. Let me put it back down. I'm telling you right now, you got to do the work. You got to love yourself enough to do the work. You got to love yourself enough to say, wait a minute, hold up. I got to do this. Absolutely, Mr. Pisces. Dedication and consistency. I promise y'all I'm not fussing. You got to do the work. Hear me. And I'll say this for the people in the back. When you start to do the work, Keisha says, and I don't necessarily agree with this, Keisha. It's never going to go away. But as long as you stay positive and work past the negative, it gets easy. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that because when you actually deal with the things that's caused you pain and trauma, you can't fix the incident that happened, but you can recover from it. You can't. I'm 100% sure that you can recover from it. Because ain't no way in this world I could see someone in my life that sexually abused me as a child when I didn't have power over my life. It's no way as an adult that I could see them and feel nothing. It's not because I'm numb. It's because I did the legwork to heal through the pain that situation caused me. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. I don't agree with that. I don't. I appreciate your opinion, but I don't necessarily agree with that, because I believe I believe everybody in this room can overcome trauma. I have seen it. I have worked with hundreds of clients, whether they've been children. I'm talking about from 4 years old to the oldest client I had was like 60 something. I have seen it happen year after year after year, time after time after time. You cannot tell me that it does not work. I know it works. I've seen it work in my own life. Once you process it, Holly, I love it. Once you are processing it, you can heal through it. You can heal through it. But the problem is that we don't want to go through it. How do you overcome addiction? You need to see an addiction therapist. You need to be a part of NAAA groups. Yo, accountability is real. When you're dealing with addiction, accountability is real. And any other questions, y'all, for real, you got to send it to the option in my bio. The option in my bio. Somebody says, this is really good. This is really good. Someone says, absolutely, Mr. Pisces, people want to overnight. People want to overnight. People want to overnight. Oh, absolutely, Keisha. Girl, I'm not fussing at you. And I know, look, I said it yesterday. I know I talk very, I got to work on that. That's one thing that I should not have kept from up north. When I lived up north, I had to talk so brash. And I should have went back to my southern living. But, at the same time, I love it. I love it. Any questions that you have, please, I encourage you to go to the clickable option in my bio, because I will miss your question, because I'm going to honor the people that sent it to me in my bio. Somebody says, I am bad at saying I'm sorry. How do I do that? This is such a beautiful question. Because how many of us struggle with apologizing? How many of us struggle with, yeah, absolutely. I am, Tanisha. I'm very passionate. And Holly, very direct with love. Y'all know I don't mean any harm. Somebody says, I'm very bad at saying I'm sorry. How do I do that? Number one, we got to check ourselves. Are we really genuine in when we apologize? Are we really genuine? Really genuine. Oh, Huge says, I apologize too much. We're going to get on that too. Yeah, this is good. I like this conversation. I like when it's free flowing sometimes. Somebody said, I say I'm sorry when I'm not sorry, when I feel like that. Okay. What's up, George? So the true steps to apology, y'all. Number one, you got to mean that thing from your heart. And I'm going to tell you something about an apology. Absolutely. Absolutely rad. Awesome resource. Y'all follow rad. Awesome resource. But the steps to apology, y'all, it starts with you. Number one, do you mean it? Please don't apologize to me if you don't mean it. Number two, are you willing to change the behavior that justified the apology? Ooh, wait a minute. If you really sincerely offend someone, are you willing to adjust the behaviors that cause the need to apologize? That's really powerful. Jamila says, I have a bad habit of saying I'm sorry. No, that's a question. That wasn't for us to just sit on. Are you really to change the behavior? Because an apology suggests I did this thing wrong and I'm going to put steps into place to adjust my behaviors. Because let's be real, y'all. Everybody in this room has offended somebody. No, we ain't going to sit here and play all the victims now. Everybody was me. We're not doing that. Everybody in this room, let's normalize the fact everybody in this room has hurt somebody's feelings at one point in time. Okay? When you are in a space where you recognize what you did wrong and you literally are like, okay, all right, I got to adjust this. You got to create a plan to say, okay, I'm not going to do this again. And I'm apologizing because I recognize the error of my ways. Everybody in this room, I want to talk to the people, because it's a lot of conversation about it. I want to talk to the people that apologize too much. When you apologize for things that you did not do, like somebody get upset with you because they're insecure. Somebody get upset with you because they insecure, and then you literally start apologizing for their behaviors. What you're doing is you're enabling them to take accountability of the things that they need to fix. Yo, it's so deep, but it's so powerful. The people that apologize too much, you're enabling whoever you're apologizing to continue to treat you the way they do. Because they're not taking accountability of their behaviors. You're taking accountability of their behaviors. And as long as you take accountability of their behaviors, they'll never change. I'm going to just go ahead and lay it out there. They'll never change. They'll never change. Love, I appreciate you. Absolutely. Absolutely, Mr. Pisces. I agree with that 100%. I'm just saying. I think I got another question. Somebody said, how do I open myself up after experiencing toxic household my whole life? How do I love again? You got to deal with that toxic household. When I say you got to deal with the toxic household, you need to process how it made you feel. You got to process how it made you feel. When I say the word process, hear this from moving forward. When I say process, I need you literally to relive it from a different mindset though. Relive it and say, okay, I'm out of this space now. Now, what do I need to do in order to be the best version of myself? Like, it literally, y'all, when I say process, it's you asking yourself a ton of questions. Literally, asking yourself a ton of questions. Within yourself. Literally, sitting in yourself, with yourself, saying, hold on, wait a minute. Hold on. Why am I feeling this way? Who hurt me? Why is this going on? Oh, my goodness. Wow. Da-da-da-da-da. And moving on in that. You have to literally sit within yourself and get to know yourself and how you feel. So this person said, how do I open up after experiencing a toxic household? You got to deal with the pain that toxic household caused you. Real cap. Real cap. I know that don't make sense, but that's my phrase. Real cap. You have to deal with the remnants of what that toxic household caused you. Because as long as we pocket it, absolutely, Shima, you was in the live yesterday. Who, what, when, why, where, how? Let's go. Like, we got to start dealing with what caused us the pain. POPG, what's up? What's up? No, Holly, we in the rankings. We in the weekly top 20. I'm going to go live 1 hour tonight. 1 hour. So people need to be on. And let me get my Cali Cal so I can tell y'all exactly the time. Ain't nobody playing. Y'all, my calendar. If I didn't have my calendar, y'all, I would be a mess. Literally. All right. What today is? Oh, yeah. It'll be 8:15. I'm going to go on an hour. Because we in the rankings. Okay? We got to maintain it. We've never been in the top 20. Never. So everybody in this room. Everybody in this room. We got to work on processing. Just start by sitting with yourself 15 minutes. Diving into what your thoughts are. And then check out yourself. Most of the toxicity has nothing to do with us. But we take it on. Because you're good. Absolutely, Titus. High five, Titus. That's good. Absolutely. What's up, Chica? Miss Love, I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Everybody, y'all. Everybody in the room. Everybody, every single person in this room. We have room to process. Y'all, after this, I don't have a session until 4 o'clock, right? Because I believe in giving myself breaks. But I have 4 back-to-back sessions. So by the time I get on at 8:15, I might be a little tired. However, from 1:15 to 4 o'clock, I'm going to go drive to my favorite spot to go to in my town. And I'm going to sit back and I'm going to just process. Yo, I've learned to love being in my thoughts. Because when I'm in my thoughts, I can figure things out from a clear space. But we got to be willing to deal with those painful areas on the inside. We got to be willing to deal with the painful areas. That's where anger comes in, y'all. We're talking so much. Jamila, I appreciate you. Zoe, I love it. I appreciate you so much. That's why anger comes up, y'all. anger comes up because we are not willing to deal with stuff, and people keep triggering things that have hurt us before that we're refusing to deal with. Y'all, I had a client one time, and I've had so many clients, but I've had a client one time. He did a really bad. He was a kid. He's an adult now, but he did a really bad thing that I would not say. Really bad thing. And you know, the bad thing that he did to end the life of someone else was rooted in him not feeling love from his mama. He hurt someone else in a very dangerous way, in a fatal way, because his mama didn't love him. If we don't deal with our stuff, then our stuff will deal with us. Period. It blew my mind. That was my first client ever at my job. I was like, what did I get myself into? If we don't deal with ourselves, y'all, some of the people in the world we talk about, oh, they just crazy. No, they got stuff that they are refusing to deal with. Don't be them. Don't be them. Don't be them. Be better. Love yourself enough to not snap out and do something silly in a moment because you're still upset about what mama did back in the day. Heal. Heal. Oh my goodness. It's time to heal. It's time to heal. Y'all, it blew my mind so bad. It broke my heart. This kid will never see the light of day. I mean, so many years that I'll probably be passed away before he could even think about getting out. Life ruined in one moment. One moment. Because I never got love from my mama. So I'm going to hurt somebody else to make myself feel better. Can't do it. Can't do it. It's sad. Very, very, very sad. But it happens. Someone says, I never forgave the two people that caused sexual abuse. And the only person that knew about it was my mother. It bothers me sometimes. But I don't let it control my life. Is that a bad, I guess you're saying, is that a bad thing? You not letting it control your life is not a bad thing. But you said you never forgave. So in some way, shape, or form, somebody has the ability to trigger this in your life. Because if you haven't forgiven and let it go completely, this is going to resurface at some point in your life. Whether you're watching a movie, whether you're doing something, somebody says something, it's going to trigger something that happened to you. If you don't heal, I promise you, whatever you don't heal from, whatever you don't repair, you are going to repeat. Whatever you do not repair, you will repeat in your life. And it's going to show up differently. But I'm telling you, when it shows up, it's going to trigger you and it's going to knock you right back to the state that you was in when that thing happened to you. And this person says, I tend not to accept I'm sorry from people when I'm venting or telling them how I feel because I think it's a way to get me from expressing my feelings. Am I wrong? I tend to not accept I'm sorry from people when I'm venting or telling them how I feel because I think it's a way to get me from expressing. So that's your perception, right? I don't know because I'm not them and I don't know their thoughts. You're not them. You don't know their thoughts. With that being said, if somebody is willing to apologize, I think accepting it is okay. I think that you actually coming to a resolve with that person is way more important than the apology. Sometimes when I vent to people how I feel and I'm like, look, this is how such and such made me feel. Like, I'm literally being sincere in saying that. However, what I'm looking for is a conversation to a resolve as to how we don't go through this again, as opposed to them just saying, I'm sorry. So I know that you feel this way, and I don't think that you're wrong in feeling this way, but I think you need to poke the bear a little bit and say, okay, how do we get to a place where this doesn't happen again? Y'all, and I feel led to say something else. We cannot be afraid of confrontation with people that hurt us. When I say this, I do not mean anything negative like, oh, yeah, fight somebody. When I say confrontation, I'm not talking about a fight. I'm talking about we cannot be afraid to say, look, I don't like this. When you hurt me like this is not okay for me. When you say this, it hurts me. We cannot be afraid. And I know it's somebody in this room, because anytime I feel like this urge to say it, I know it's Larry just confirmed it. It's people in this room right now that are so afraid of confrontation that you'll let people walk over you like a doormat and then still get mad because they don't love you the way you need to be loved. You have a obligation in your life to set boundaries with people. When people hurt you, they need to be aware. And if they don't accept your feedback from them, then guess what? That's somebody that doesn't need to be in your life. Confrontation is something that helps us to build and GROW. I can't even say that word in a positive light because I'm afraid of getting banana. But for real, we cannot be afraid of confrontation. If there's a problem, y'all, I'm telling you right now, people be like, such got a problem with you. Let's get on a three-way call. Let's get on a three-way call, because what I don't do is drama. And what I don't do is people saying he say, she said. Let's just go ahead and shut it down. And confrontation has become my thing. Laurie says I tend to hold it all in. That is so unhealthy. And I need you to know that you invalidate yourself when you hold it in and you don't express it to the person that's causing the pain. Y'all, I failed to tell y'all this, and I'm going to tell y'all. For those who was in the mental health check-in yesterday, and I said the person who abused me as a child, yes, it's Jay. I do coaching all over the United States. Yes. But so I failed to tell y'all this. Literally, y'all, when y'all ask questions in the chat, I'm telling y'all right now, I cannot see them. You have to go to the link in my bio and send it through Ask a Therapist. I don't want to ignore anybody because people get offended and think that I'm ignoring them. But I have questions coming in through the email that I'm responding to, and I want to honor the people that are actually following the instructions. All right. Now, I lost my train of thought. Dang. Oh, I got it. So that's why I say it's so hard to follow the chat when people ask questions in the chat and they don't go to the bio. It really throws me off. But I literally failed to tell y'all that before, when I was going to therapy about the person that abused me as a child, I actually confronted them at lunch. I took them to lunch. One day. And I said, you know what you did to me was not okay. As an adult, I said, you know what you did to me was not okay. I just need you to know that what you did was not okay. And this person, their response wasn't what I needed. Well, it wasn't what I expected. I'm not going to say it wasn't. I confronted them. So when I saw them the other day and I was like, oh, hey, how you doing? Love you. All right. I didn't feel anything because I did everything I could to get that power back. Period. We cannot be afraid to confront. Confrontation is necessary for growth. It is necessary for building yourself better. I'm telling you, confrontation. And y'all, we got to get out of our minds that when we confront somebody, it's got to be ratchet and we got to cuss them out. We got to get out of that. Oh, I'm going to tell them what's on my mind. No, you can tell somebody what's on your mind without being indignant or ignorant or ratchet or rude. You ain't got to get like that. That's how I know when people are ready to heal, because they're able to take a step back and be like, wait a minute, how do I deal with this for real? Some of us want to have conversations with people that we really need to be just emailing them. Real talk. Pick and choose your battles. Let's get into the question, because I want to make sure I'm not ignoring anybody. Okay. Somebody asked the question. I get in moods sometimes where I'm so irritable and I know I'm being mean and I want to stop it, but I can't. Is this normal? How can I fix this behavior? You're getting irritable and you know that you're being mean because somebody is pushing your boundaries, or somebody is pushing your buttons, or somebody is triggering something in you that you're not dealing with. There's so many layers to this. Whatever is causing that you being mean, you got to deal with that part. When you feel like that, what's up, y'all? What's up? Absolutely, Titus. Y'all keep going. I love how y'all encourage each other. You said, I get in the mood sometimes where I'm so irritable and I know I'm being mean. How about the next time you get irritable, you just shut down and don't say anything to anybody and process why you irritated? Next time, try that. When you're able to process, y'all, what you're feeling, it brings about a whole different realm of change. It brings about a whole different realm of growth, y'all. What's up, Charlie? Welcome in. Everybody in this room. Everybody in this room. You owe it to yourself. When you start to feel yourself getting to a point where you about to pop, you owe it to yourself to check out for a minute. Like, wait a minute, hold. What am I feeling? And how do I get myself to a regulated state? Love, I appreciate that comment. That's love. That's love. That's love. Everybody in this room, you're worth the work. Don't ever let anybody tell you you're not. Don't ever let anybody tell you you're not worth the work. Somebody asked, is it ever too late to find yourself after so much pain and trauma? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. It is never too late to find yourself. What's up, L. Hawkins? It is never too late to find yourself. Just be willing to put in the work. Literally, just be willing to do the work. When you're willing to do the work, I'm telling you, the work will work for you. If you say, nah, I don't want to do the work, I don't want to deal with this pain, then you're going to repeat what you don't repair. You're going to keep going through the same cycles until you get stuck. And when you get stuck, that's when people feel like all hope is lost. They be like, man, it's just nothing I can get to. I'm telling you, you're worth the work. Just take this step. Take the risk. Take the risk. Take the risk in stepping out. Yo, it's so amazing. Absolutely, love. It is. It's blood, sweat, and tears. Your emotions are going to fluctuate, but you're worth the work. Crystal with the watermelon doesn't even know, but you just donated 2 free mental health coaching sessions. Speaking of that, y'all, as our time winds up, Crystal, thank you for blessing us with your presence today. Speaking of that, y'all, the clickable option under my bio, the only link in my bio that you would see, literally, y'all, is literally available to people who say, look, I need to get a jump start on my future. Let me get a free coaching session. Let me get in the room. Let me get a free coaching session. Let me actually invest in myself. Go to that clickable option. Fill out the information. Yesterday we got 20 people who literally said, I want a free coaching session. Oh, and you helped us get back to 21. Hey, I need y'all. Listen, y'all know I don't ask for nothing. I don't. But I want to get back to 20. This is personal. This is personal this week. Yo, I'm 2 galaxies and a hand heart away. I'm about to get myself back to 20. Hold up. This is personal for me. So let me get out of here. Literally, I'm gonna pull us back to 20 real quick. Pull us back to 20. Yes, this is very important for me. Thank you, Candace. I appreciate the love. And for those that are in the room, y'all, anything y'all send goes to free mental health coaching sessions. My goal is to give literally 1,000 free mental health coaching sessions on this TikTok platform. Don't send nobody over here from Facebook. Don't send nobody over here. We have platforms and stuff available for people on Facebook. This is for TikTok because people use TikTok to avoid their mental health. This is I came over here on purpose. I came over here with purpose and on purpose. Y'all, literally. Let me get to where I gotta be. I appreciate y'all. Y'all are amazing. Y'all are amazing. Give me a second. I know you're a therapist, but who is really there for you? I know it can be very lonely. Actually, I'm not lonely. I have a village of people that really genuinely love me. And I genuinely love them. So, no, I don't get lonely. But I also am someone who is an introvert, so I don't want to be around a lot of people either. So I'm content. Courtney, all the new people that came in the room, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the love. Oh, somebody did it. Crystal, you did it. Thank you. I'm literally pulling up my backup page. Like, hold up. I got you, Crystal. Hold up. We gonna get there. Hold up. I did not mean to send that, but I'll just do it like that. Let me just go on and do one more. Should be 20. No, it's not. Oh, it's not. Hold up. This is very personal for me, and I know people don't realize this. This is very personal for me because visibility on TikTok is very, very, very scarce when it comes to mental health. So this week I have made it a point to push as high up in the rankings as possible with my village. My village has my back. They are wanting us to push as high into the rankings as possible so that we can get the visibility to help people. I don't want visibility for me. If y'all want to look at me, just go look at my content. But as far as being in here, as far as being in this room, the visibility is so important for the sake of people getting the mental health support that they need. That is my heart's desire. Miss Chicago's. It's all love. It's all love. It is all love. Thank you so much for coming in. Thank you so much for coming in. It says that we are 585 coins away from 20. And my iPad just died on me, y'all. It's all good. We're gonna make it work regardless. Wow. TikTok just emailed me wanting to meet with me. How incredible is that? That's incredible. I'm not even joking to y'all. So many things going on right now. I appreciate you all. There's a lot of people that will not tell you the truth on this app, and I get that. Yeah, I know. I just literally, the live operations team on TikTok. Like, I cannot make this up. I literally cannot make this up. So as we're talking about visibility, great things are happening. Let me tell you something. Don't you ever give up on your vision. Don't you ever give up on your goals. Don't you ever give up on who you are as a person. Like, don't ever give up. Why do I give myself? Because I want my rankings. And I'm not going to ask you or anyone to do anything for me that I could do for myself. And to know that is to know that is who I am every day of my life. Anything that I ask of you are things that I can do myself. If I say, hey, tap the screen, I'm going to be over here tapping. If I say, hey, share the live, I'm going to do just like this right here. I'm going to share my own live. I'm never going to ask anything of you that I'm not willing to do. And you got to be connected to people who do not mind being the very thing that they're asking of you. I'm telling y'all, don't ever give up. I'm gonna reach out to this person and we're gonna see where it goes. But visibility is so important. It's 124 people in the room. I cannot tell you the last time we had 124 people in the room. Can't tell you that. What I can tell you is that the right people will connect to you at the right time. Don't ever forget that. Shan got us back to 20, y'all. This is very important for me. You got a lot of people on this platform who want visibility for themselves. Connect the people who want to help others. So everybody in this room, I'm going to take advantage of this time. 115 people in this room. 115 people in this room. If you need free mental health coaching, if you need a free mental health coaching session, I'm going to take advantage of y'all being in here because we ain't had this many people in the room. You need to go to the clickable option in my bio. Scroll down to where it says LINKTREE. Fill out that form and let's get you some free mental health. That's what we're here for, y'all. That's what we're here for. We're here to change lives. Bump all these other people out here that sales. I want to change lives. And we gonna, God doggone it, we gonna do it. Then you a whole vibe. I appreciate that love. Village, y'all. We are a village. We are a village. Kira says, I just found you on the FYP. I swear on everything. I'm so glad I found you. I'm so glad you came in. I just told y'all the right people will connect to you at the right time. Do not ever give up on what you know you're supposed to be doing because people don't have the right intention for you. Please, y'all. Sassy says, I have bad mental health. Yeah, that was your yesterday's story, baby. This is today's news. You are working on your mental health. Change your language. Change your language. 112 people. If you say, look, I'm on TikTok, I'm avoiding my mental health. I don't know what's going on. I'm telling y'all right now. If you are in need of any free mental health session, if you are in need of it, go to the clickable option in my bio right there. Log in. Literally, y'all. Everything that comes into this room is converted into a free coaching session, y'all. I'm telling y'all, man, don't give up. Everybody in this room is worth the work. Don't you ever let anybody tell you that. Don't you ever let anybody tell you the opposite. You are worth the work. Stop ignoring the things that you need. Sin, absolutely you can, boo. You can. You can. You are worth the work. I'm telling you, you're worth the work. You are worth the work. She met in the house with the cat, baby. I see y'all. Listen, it's available. People be like, yeah. Well, look, all these people joining from the Weekly Rankings page trying to figure out who we are. Yo, my name is Ronnie B. I'm a mental health therapist, and I am providing free mental health coaching to anybody on this platform that is saying, I need help. Get in the option. Go to the clickable link in my bio, y'all. Chicago's coming through. Brought us back to 20. I'm telling y'all right now, go to the link in my bio. Fill it out. Fill it out. Fill it out. I'm going to be intentional today, y'all. I told y'all after this live, and I got to go in a second. After this live, I said I'm going to go to my favorite place. I'm going to give me some coffee, and go to my favorite place, and I'm literally going to sit down, and I'm going to be intentional about emailing everybody. Everybody. Bear with me, y'all. I'm working this. I run my own company. I run my own business. So in the midst of me having my own business, y'all, I got 4 back-to-back sessions today. I have a very busy schedule on a day-to-day. I'm going to be very intentional about getting back to you all. Okay? Please bear with me. This vision is bigger than me. And I need admin. I need people. AR Zone, baby. I appreciate you. Rad, I appreciate you. Everybody in this room, y'all. We're going to have to go. Ashanti, here goes somebody. I emailed you a month ago about connecting, but no response. You emailed me a month ago, not through the free coaching sessions. You didn't email me through the link in the bio. You emailed me a month ago, and we just opened the link last week. So I know if you emailed me a month ago, you did not use the link. Use the link. You'll get some response. But I'm gonna tell you something right now. It's people like that make it very hard to do a good thing. It make it very hard to do a good thing. It make it very hard to do a good thing. Everybody in this room, you are amazing. Everybody in this room, you are amazing. You're worth the work. Everybody in this room is worth the work. Somebody said, this is what I'm about to do. Because what I can't do is have negative energy in here. I can't. And I did not want to block Ashanti. I'm going to tell y'all exactly what I did. The young lady that came in and said, I emailed you a month ago and no response, right? I just had to block her, and I'm going to tell you why I blocked. I blocked her because she came in being negative. And then when I gave a response, she said, I don't know what just happened, and sent laughy faces. So it was a joke. So that tells me her intention was to come in here and bring a negative energy. Anybody that comes in here with that energy, you don't want change. You want to bring disruption. And I had to block her, y'all. She was my friend. That was somebody I followed. And I didn't want to, but I had to, because you got to know who you're dealing with. You got to know who you're dealing with. I hated to do that, y'all. It really hurts me when I have to block people. It really, not just in the vibe room is different, but in here, it hurt me to block her, because I actually did not mind showing that support to her. And I was actually going to just reach out to her one-on-one and just say, look, whatever. But when she started being petty, I had to block her, y'all. And I hate that. I absolutely hate that. Nonetheless, y'all, I gotta go. I appreciate everybody in this room. I absolutely love y'all. Thank y'all so much for the love and just the positive energy. I'm gonna be intentional about getting back. Village, my village people, y'all know who y'all are. I really need y'all more now than ever. I really need my village more now than ever. So maybe tonight we can have a meeting and just kind of discuss what things look like moving forward. But I appreciate all of you all. Everybody in this room, please, 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 please. please get connected tonight, 8:15. We're going to be on the Vibe Room at least 1 hour, y'all, because we're pushing rankings this week for visibility to get people the support that they need. Definitely, y'all. Get connected back to us this evening. I love all of y'all. Continue to stay amazing. Continue to keep your mental health a priority. And I'll get back to y'all a little later tonight. Take care.